Hello there. In this series of lesson videos we're going to take you step by step through the tune High Road to Gairloch. Each lesson will take 2 bars at a time because that's how the tune is structured. It's structured in 2 bar phrases. So we're going to go 2 bars at a time. So we're going to start with the first bar here. So you'll notice that there's 2 numbers at the beginning of the first line, the 2 and the 4. Now the 2 means that there's 2 beats to each bar. Okay, so each bar here, you've got beat 1 and then beat 2, and then the second bar you've got beat 1 and then beat 2. So we know that the first beat falls on the first E of the tune, and then the second beat falls on the next E of the tune. Okay, so we're going to start with a G grace note on E. Now this is the first tune you've covered probably that you start with a grace note. So it's a good skill to practice this, which is starting to blow your chanter at exactly the same time as you play the grace note. So like this. Okay, we'll do that again. So like this. Okay, so practice that because you'll find that quite useful as you progress. Okay, so then we've got our next note is an F, and then we play a G grace note back to E. So you'll notice that the E at the start has a dot on it. Now this makes the note longer, and then because of that, because we're making this one longer, the F then has an extra tail to make it shorter. Okay, so what we're adding to the E, we need to take away from the F so that it still fits into the beat. Okay, so playing from the first E onto the second E, we're going to go. Okay, so just practice that until you're getting that with the long E and then pretty short F and G grace note back to E again. Okay, so once you've mastered that, the next note is a low A, and then after the low A we're going to play a C doubling. So remember, your C doubling is a G grace note up to C followed by the D grace note. Okay, okay, and then after that, after the C, we're going to play an E grace note down to low A. So this is a very, very important habit to get into. Most bagpipe tunes, if you've got a C doubling on the beat which is followed by a low A, it's always going to be an E grace note. Very, very rarely is it a G grace note. So really good habit to get into is making sure that you're playing an E grace note after the C doubling. So practice that lots. So from low A up to the C doubling and then E grace note back to low A. Okay, so play that over and over and over until that becomes your habit. Okay, and then we finish the phrase by going up to E with a G grace note. Okay, so okay, and we hold that E out for the full beat. Okay, the full second beat of that bar. So putting it all together, after 2, 1, 2. Okay, I'll do that again. 1, 2. So just practice that phrase over until you've got it like that. Okay, and then once you've done that, move on to lesson 2.